How are we doing, everyone? Over here at Blythefield Country Club on a cool September day. We've had a great summer, but it looks like fall is going to come to Michigan right on time per usual. And this is pretty common for us this time of year. So we won't complain about it. We'll keep going, keep learning, and helping you with your golf swing since we are out here on our range and still working on our game and trying to get better every day. One thing that I want to talk to you about today deals with our impact position and what goes on with our lead foot. And I know that there's a lot of speculation about the action in that foot and how we can allow weight to get on the heel in some instances, and all these things that I hear instructors talking about now. Well, remember, this coach here, this golf instructor here believes that golf is a sport, and there's something that we see that's very true with that front foot. I believe that this left side is the access point for our downswing and how we finish. And we see that with the quarterback or with the pitcher who's throwing, right? We see that with the kicker who's kicking. And the one thing that's important in all those sports is that this foot remains fairly planted through impact or through the actual release of whatever item that you're using, okay? So when I see golfers that take their swing and as the club is dropping, the foot is already starting to open up, I got a feeling that there's going to be something wrong with that particular shot, okay? I believe the sequence is a little different. The first thing that should leave our area shouldn't be our body and foot opening up past the impact zone. I understand that the hips are open at impact and so are the shoulders. But when we talk about feel and we look at those other sports, if I'm throwing and I'm open, what's the first thing that goes when I'm getting ready to release this item? It's the ball. What's the second thing? It's the lever system, the arm, or in our case, the golf club. The body's the last thing that should leave that, okay? And even more so if we look at the foot action of all these other sports. Quarterback, foot's planted till the ball is gone, okay? The kicker, field goal kicker, foot's planted until the ball is gone, okay? So in golf, it's not that I don't think there can be movement, and all golfers settle a little bit on that outer part of their foot or some on the heel. But I would think that at impact, that foot has more integrity than it does at the end of the golf swing, okay? So one thing that I like to do to help people understand that, sometimes with little kids and some of my junior golfers, it's as simple as putting something over that foot and getting you to make a move thinking about keeping that foot still. Another way that I do that is by taking a duct tape strip, normally with 2 washes on the end so I can use it over and over again. And I have you take your golf stance and you go ahead and you put this duct tape strip right over your foot, okay? You don't want it to be too tight. You can still move the foot around. But if you can get in the habit of feeling that foot be quiet at impact, you may see a little more consistency in your golf swing, okay? So let's go ahead and hit one. Take our setup here, nice and square. And that was a good, solid shot with very, very quiet feet, okay? So think about that, something that you can use to quiet down that element. Still take your same swing. This isn't a mechanical thought, but we want to have integrity when we get back to the ball, just like all those other sports. And we're never athletes when the weight is on our heels. I don't care if it's in our backswing or our forward swing. Not a firm believer in having weight in our heels because we don't see that in any other sport either. So it forces the weight to be a little more flat on the ball of the foot during impact, and it should help you to have better ball contact and more consistency when you play. So give it a try and let me know what you think.